Hi, my name is Jacob Borga, and I will be presenting my business idea called Borgas Software Solutions. Website freelancing has been growing over the past decade with website creation, and so have the errors of how website freelancing operates. Website freelancers typically don't provide support for previously built websites, and freelance websites aren't specialized for any specialized business. There's also a need for well-designed code instead of something that isn't meant to change. And by well-designed code, I mean something that is able to scale over time or adapt with the times. This business will aim to accomplish two different aspects of website creation, and that is targeting small companies who employ 1 to 500 people and to provide support post-production on the products being provided. By post-production, I mean support for projects that have already been built and need maintenance over time. Some companies need a technological need, such as an e-commerce site or even a support forum where their customers can ask questions about the business's products or services. And eventually, they'll need to update the site or fix it due to the scaling of the company or overseeing bugs during the creation of the website. Our business will interface with clients and provide the support that they need to maintain those websites over time and have a technological edge over their competitors. This idea of providing support post-production for small company websites will edge out competitors like freelancers because typically freelancers move on to their next project after coding for some company. Freelancers also had an edge in the past because server costs without cloud computing was expensive because you would have to buy a separate computer to host the server, and remote work wasn't as reliable. Now, with software development transitioning to remote work, overhead cost is cheap because an office isn't needed. Websites need to be updated as well. So providing that support is key to interfacing with customers better as a small business and also expanding the small business. Now, there are some challenges being presented to this business, and that includes non-code tools that can create websites without any programming knowledge. However, a lot of these tools present problems when trying to build something specific or dynamic, like an e-commerce website or a forum. Market entry is also a difficult issue, but considering how many websites need updates or maintenance, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. There's also a worry of freelancing undercutting our pricing, but the idea of post-production support should allow room for a premium over freelancing costs if ever needed. A lot of small businesses can be easily contacted via in-person by handing out business cards or just by talking to them about their online presence in person. Social media also hosts a lot of small businesses that can be reached by ads. The difficult part of building relationships with these smaller businesses is going to be trust. Small businesses don't have a lot of capital to invest into a fancy or nice website, but if the competitive edge can be proven, they might consider. Once there is a substantial portfolio built up of past clients, obtaining new customers should become easier and easier, opening up this business to potential growth. The financials behind this business are relatively simple because of remote work and cloud computing. A lot of prices can be relative to freelance work done on various freelancing websites. The costs relating to servers are low, and expansion of the client's businesses would be maintainable through cloud computing resources like Amazon Web Services or Google Cloud. These two services provide an effective way to use server resources to host websites and applications on the internet for a cheap cost. A lot more of the financial specifics are included in the business plan, including profit projections and projected balance sheets and cash flow sheets. The size of this business is small, and it will initially start out as a sole proprietorship or as a co op, depending on if I can find another software engineer to work with. We will also be aiming for a flat business model that will eventually scale out through the hiring of software engineers. When multiple projects need attention from a senior developer, the project will need a project director or someone who oversees the development of multiple projects. The number of projects that cause this business to expand is projected to be around 5 or 6. This is made off of personal judgment of the industry and how complex these projects tend to be. If needed in the future, this business could add further branches of this business model for things such as art, design, or even artificial intelligence. There are some privacy laws in the European Union worth digesting, but until this business expands outside the US, regulation and legal issues shouldn't be an issue. As mentioned before in this presentation, server costs are increasingly becoming cheaper with the advancement of server optimization and better technology. This business model is contingent on website styles revolving like fashion styles throughout the years, and there will be a massive difference in styling of websites from now than there will be in the future, just like there is from 2015 to now. A better looking and functioning website is more inviting to customers and invites growth as well. Technology around targeted ads has also improved, so reaching small businesses shouldn't be an issue, and marketing should be relatively simple. There are some environmental challenges involved in server hosting, which is why this business will leave that issue to Amazon and Google through their climate initiatives. This business does not have the capacity to take losses for climate pet pledges, but operates intelligently with where our projects are hosted, and that will be a key to reducing the environmental footprint of this business. Here is my works cited that I used in this presentation. If you want more specifics about how this business operates, please explore my business plan that describes specifics and builds a more comprehensive picture of what this business will provide. All these sources are from Unsplash, which is a copyright-free image provider, and these artists or photographers provided all the images used in this presentation. Thank you for listening to my presentation.